see you're not feeling like yourself right now. I can feel the heaviness in the air, and it's breaking my heart to know you're struggling. But listen to me. You don't need to carry all of this alone. I'm right here. I'll always be right here for you. Whatever you're feeling, whatever thoughts are swirling in your mind, it's okay. You don't have to face any of this by yourself. You're so important to me, and I love you more than words can even begin to express. I know right now, it might feel like you're not worth anything, that you're not enough, but that's just not true. You are so much more than that. Every part of you is precious. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You're beautiful, inside and out. Every little thing about you is something I cherish deeply. You mean the world to me. I know it's hard right now, and it feels like the world's just too much to handle. But you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You're allowed to be imperfect. You're allowed to feel overwhelmed, to feel vulnerable. And no matter what, I'll be here. You're safe with me. You're loved. You're cared for. And you never have to hide any part of yourself from me. So please, try to take a deep breath and let go of that heavy weight you've been carrying. You deserve peace. You deserve to feel calm. Let me help you carry this burden, just for a while. Let me be the one to hold you close and remind you that you're not alone. You're loved. You are always loved. I know it feels like there's a storm inside you, like everything is out of control, and it's hard to breathe through the pressure. But I want you to know, this doesn't define you. This isn't who you are, no matter how loud the doubts may be. They're just passing thoughts. They're not the truth. And the truth is that you are stronger than you realize. I see it in everything you do, in how you care for others, in how deeply you love. Even when you're struggling, you still give so much of yourself. It's okay to feel like this sometimes. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you any less worthy of love, of happiness. You don't have to be perfect, because perfection is just an illusion anyway. You are exactly who you need to be, flaws and all. And those flaws don't take away from your beauty. They add to it. They make you human. They make you real. Please don't be so hard on yourself. I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could feel what I feel when I look at you. There's a depth to your heart, a kindness that radiates from you, even when you're not sure of yourself. You may not feel it right now, but I promise you, it's there. You're not a burden to me. You never will be. You're my world, and I'll always be here, even when things feel impossible. You don't have to hide your pain from me. I want to carry some of that weight for you. You don't have to do this alone. Let me be the one who helps you through this. I'm not going anywhere. I can see that something's been weighing heavily on your heart. I noticed it the moment I saw you. The way your eyes seem distant, lost. You've been hard on yourself, haven't you? I can tell. But listen to me now. You don't have to carry that weight alone. I'm here, right here, and I'm not going anywhere. You are more than enough, you know. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You're the kindest, most beautiful soul. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when doubts start creeping in, but those feelings, they don't define you. They don't change the truth of who you are, of how important you are to me. Whatever it is that's making you feel this way, it's okay to feel it. You don't have to hide it from me, but you also don't have to hold on to it. Let me carry some of that burden if I can. You don't need to carry it all alone. I love you. Every part of you, even the parts you think aren't worthy of love. You're precious to me. Every you are not alone in this. I'm right here, and I'll always be. I understand that sometimes it feels like the world is too heavy, and you just want to give up on everything. But I need you to know that you don't have to carry all of that weight by yourself. I'm right here, and I'll stay right here beside you no matter what. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, we're in this together. You don't have to hide from me, not ever. You can be vulnerable with me, and I will never judge you. I know you feel like you're not enough sometimes, but I want to remind you that you are. You really are. Your worth is not measured by the things you accomplish or the expectations you put on yourself. You are worthy of love simply because you exist, and the love I feel for you isn't conditional on anything. It's constant and unchanging. You are so valuable just as you are. It's so easy to get trapped in that dark place, but I'm here to help guide you out. Take your time, breathe, and let those thoughts pass by. You don't have to hold on to them. They don't define you. I'll always remind you that your heart is full of goodness, and nothing can take away from that. Your soul is something special, and no amount of negativity can change that. So when the world feels too overwhelming, when you feel like you're losing yourself, just remember, you don't have to go through it alone. I'll be here, ready to support you, to hold you, to love you. You are everything to me, and I will never stop caring for you. I want you to take a deep breath with me. In and out. That's it. Just focus on your breath for a moment and let go of all the heavy thoughts weighing you down. You don't need to carry them right now. You don't need to solve everything today. I'm here with you, and that's all that matters. Let yourself feel safe, because you are. You're in a space where nothing else matters except how you're feeling, and I just want you to know that it's okay to let go of the pressure. I know the world can feel overwhelming sometimes, and it's easy to feel like you're not enough. But I need you to trust me when I say this. You are so much more than you think. Every little thing you do, every kind word, every gentle gesture, they all matter. And the impact you have on those around you, especially me, is so much bigger than you realize. You're not alone in this. I'm always here to listen, to support you, to hold you when the world feels too harsh. You've been carrying so much, and it's okay to let someone else help hold it for a while. You deserve that comfort, that peace. You deserve to feel like you can rest without guilt or shame. Remember, your worth isn't something you need to earn. You're worthy just by being you. You don't have to do anything to prove yourself. Just existing in this world is more than enough. I see you, and I love you, just as you are. No matter what, that will never change. You don't have to be anything more than what you are right now. You are enough, exactly as you are. I want you to feel that in your heart, to really know that you are worthy of all the love, care, and kindness in this world. No amount of doubt or negativity can change that. I see you, and I know the beautiful soul that you are. It's easy to forget how special you are, but please let me remind you, you are a treasure. When you look at yourself and only see flaws, I wish I could show you what I see. I see someone who is brave, who has faced hardships and come through them stronger. I see someone who has so much to offer, someone whose heart is full of love and goodness. You are so much more than you know, and I'll spend my whole life reminding you of that whenever you need it. I know it's easy to feel small when life gets overwhelming, but I want you to know that you're not small. You're bigger than you think. You've touched so many lives, including mine, in ways you might not even realize. Your presence brings warmth and joy, and that's something truly special. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. You're perfect I'll be here, by your side, always. Let me remind you just how important you are, not for what you do, but for who you are. You are loved, you are cherished,